This makes business so easy, guys, that it's just going to be so laughable. You're going to be able to eat everybody alive in this. My name is Gabriel, and we help gym owners to scale and get to seven figures by systematizing like client acquisition for them. And I just wanted to share with you something that I learned, personal business lesson that applies for you guys, that is going to tremendously help you to eat alive everybody in your market and just scale your business to the levels that you can not even dream of at this point in time. It's extremely simple, actually. I'm going to tell you to do a few things in this video, and if you do every single one of them, I know for sure, 100%, you're going to get your gym to the level you want. And I can really tell you that for sure. You're like, damn, that's a big promise. I can tell you that for sure, my man, because it is actually quite easy once you know how to see things. Today, I'm going to teach you how to see, my friends. Now, business, it is only about problem solving, right? When you've been in business for long enough, you realize, well, it's actually, I just have this fire that I had to solve, I have this next one that I had to solve, and I've got this other thing that just popped up, and you just keep going and going, right? Now, your time in business is extremely valuable because you got to invest it in the activities that brings you the most amount of leverage. So what is leverage? I'm gonna draw you something really quick, which is gonna explain it perfectly. So leverage is simply you put the least amount of effort into something and you get the biggest returns on your investment and time. All right? So little effort in a little amount of time, the closest as possible. And what you're looking for is the discrepancy between both. And you take a look at, okay, if I put this little amount of effort, can be in like a short period of time or a long period of time, but the rewards are tremendous, then you got to focus on those activities. And what you shouldn't be doing as a business owner is the literal opposite, because most of those guys, most everybody, we just like to get busy. You know, we get super busy and we just do a lot of things during the day. But most of those activities, they are like this, like they require a lot of investment, but the yields are very little. So this, not good. Shouldn't be doing this. All your time and attention should be going on activities like this. All right. Now that you understand this, Gabriel, why should I be focusing on like what should I be focusing on? Really simple, my friend. I did another video on how to scale a gym to seven figure that explains kind of the different things you should be focusing on. So I'm going to refer you to this video for you to be able to understand like the different areas you got to be working on to get your gyms to seven figures. But I'm going to tell you today how you go about doing this in depth. And if you understand this, you will eat alive everybody, like everybody in your market. It is so simple once you understand things like this. Solving the problem of getting your business to a certain level of revenue is simply about solving a collection of problems by focusing your time and attention on the ones that bring you the most leverage and getting them to a certain level so that the business can then follow with that. So the way you should be seeing it is so simple, guys. Take a look at this. You've got different areas of your business. I'm going to keep it to three. There are more than this. Again, there is another video on how to scale a gym to seven figure that explains all of them, but I'm going to keep it to three to explain and illustrate this example to you. You've got lead generation. All right. Then you have sales. I'm just going to give three again. There are more than this. Sales, and you got retention, for example's sake. Now, in this instance, all of those are problem areas that needs to have a problem solved. Let's say, for example, your gym is stuck at a certain amount of revenue. Let's say you're stuck around 30K and you want to get to 50. Okay. Now, let's take a look at your business from a bird's eye view. In those areas, which one of those three is the one that is the most lacking? Take a hard look at this and be like, okay, so my sales conversion rate is this. And by the way, you don't take a look at it by feelings, you take a look at it by metrics. So, literally, what is getting a business to a certain level? It is solving problems. And what is solving problems? It is simply getting metrics on those systems to a level that can permit you to scale it to the level of revenue you want. Now, if you didn't understand how big what I just said is, it literally just means if you take a big spreadsheet with all the numbers of all the systems in your business, the sales conversion rate, your ads, your cost per lead, and they're like big metrics and more small metrics. But if all of those ones align and all the systems align and get you a certain level of productivity and yield, then your business will, it's not maybe, will get to the level that you wanted to. That's literally it. So your only job is being able at analyzing your business, dissecting it, taking a look at this big spreadsheet of all the numbers you have, finding the one that is lacking, solving that. Once this one is solved, you get to the next one, and after a while, you just get the thing working. That is it. That is it, guys. Like, it's so damn fucking simple. So if I get passionate about this, because once I realized it, I was like, fuck it. I just have to solve enough problems, the right ones, and then I'm good. I can have whatever I want, and I can eat alive everybody. So simple. But nobody see it that way. So to illustrate this example, and the way I like to illustrate this is going to help explain you this process. Let's say right now, you, as you mentioned, you were at 30K and you want to get to 50. Let's say 70 is going to be, let's be ambitious today. If I can actually select my eraser, let's say 70. So you want to go to 70K. Good. Now, let's say, for example, you have a great retention. So retention is a green mark, green check mark. We're good to go on that end. Now, retention can get you, your retention system, which we're going to illustrate by green, can get you to a good like 80K. It is like it can pass the 80K level if you want to see it that way. Your sales, they are, they are okay. Sales are okay. It's not like the biggest thing you need to be improving. You convert at like 40%, can get you there, but it can get you to a good, well, let's say 50, something like that. Can get you to a 50 with your sales. But lead gen, man, lead gen, oh, it's a big no-no. That's really where the thing is lacking. And lead gen can only keep you to, well, basically where you are right now, because it can only pass a 30K or 31K level. And that's why you're actually having trouble here to scale. So what you do is you do deep dive in lead gen, you go into it, and you solve the problem. You learn about it, how to solve it, you hire an agency, you do it yourself, whatever, you solve the issue. Then good. Actually, after solving the issues and all the metrics, now the new level that this lead gen system can pass is 72K, for example. Incredible. Well, in that instance, your business is gonna magically boop, 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 scale into the next bottleneck. Now, you do realize that, okay, sales were okay before, but with the new volume we've got, our sales conversion rate dropped because we don't really have any systems. So now it's not okay. It's not okay. So now let's do some sales training. Let's improve our system so that we can have a consistent way of closing everything. And now your conversion rate goes to 60%, and everything works on that end. And okay, now it can pass 75K level. I'm just putting a number out of my head, but that's to illustrate this point and for you to get it. But now, okay, good. Your business is going to automatically scale to that level. It is as simple as it is, guys. That's literally it. By the way, if you want me to sell you something and help you with this specific problem, at the moment, we're not touching that. We will in the future, but we're really damn good at helping with those two and a bunch of other ones. If you need some of help on that end, there is a link in the description. You can check it out. I don't want to sell you something on this video. So yeah, keep going and enjoy your value. And for the love of God, please apply this. Like, once you understand this, you're going to eat alive every single, like, of your competitors. Do this.